Kassy B. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. In today's video, we'll be discussing intermittent fasting. I am in no way a health specialist, so I'll be discussing my knowledge and my experience. This video was requested by one of our very first subscribers, Duck Joe, so thank you so much. If you have any suggestion for upcoming content, please make sure you leave a comment down below. So, you've probably fasted at some point in your life without actually meaning to. But let's have a look and see exactly what it involves. Intermittent fasting is a very popular, if not the most popular trend in the fitness and health community. Intermittent fasting is a schedule between, of course, eating and fasting. It doesn't determine what foods you should eat, but when you should eat or when you should refrain from eating. So therefore, it's not a diet, it's considered an eating pattern. Let's say on a regular day you eat 5 meals. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. You have to spread those calories for that day over those 5 meals, which is hard in most cases, and people tend to go over their calorie intake. But let's say you only have to have 2 meals in a day. It is a lot easier to take those same calories and spread it out to those 2 meals and enjoy higher calorie foods. I do recommend we stick to healthier foods, but you can allow yourself to splurge if you're out with friends or family. During your fast, you can drink water, black coffee, straight tea, and any other drinks that contain 0 calories. You should be consuming no calories during your fast, but those drinks can help blunt hunger. There are several reasons why people decide to begin intermittent fasting: to lose weight, to improve their overall health, to simplify their eating habits, or for spiritual and religious reasons. Intermittent fasting has many benefits, such as weight and body fat loss, but it also has many health benefits. It can reduce cholesterol, blood pressure, heart rate, and it can reduce the risk of many other health conditions. Before I explain the different kinds of fasts, I would like to explain that it's not recommended for everyone. You should consult a healthcare professional if you are underweight, if you have a history of an eating disorder, if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, have fertility issues, take any kind of medication, or if you have any other kind of condition. Also, I don't recommend fasting for children as they're still developing. Breakfast, unlike popular beliefs, is not something that needs to be taken in the morning. Breakfast is the first meal you have in a day when you break your fast. As the word says it itself, break fast. Everyone fasts in different ways. There's so many types of fasts that exist in the world. They're normally categorized by short fast or long fast. Today I'll be describing the most common fasting methods. The first fast is the most common, and I recommend it for all beginners because it's a short fast. It's called the 16-to-8 method. It is when you fast for 16 hours and restrict eating to an 8-hour window. So, for example, you skip breakfast and eat from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. You fast when you're sleeping, so it is included in your 16-hour fast. Another short fast is the 20-to-4 method. This is when you fast for 20 hours and restrict eating to a 4-hour window. So, for example, you fast all morning and night, so you would only eat between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. In this case, you would eat 1 to 2 meals during your eating window. Now on to the longer fasts. First off, the 24-hour fast. For this fast, you'll be fasting from dinner to dinner or lunch to lunch. For example, you would skip dinner on day 1 and eat dinner on day 2. The next is the 48-hour fast. For this fast, you'll be fasting for 2 full days. For example, you will stop eating after dinner on day 1 and will only eat again at dinner on day 3. Now, the final fast is called the extended fast, and it is the most intense, and anyone attempting to try this fast should contact a healthcare professional. This fast is greater than 48 hours. You fast for as long as you can. I have a friend who did this fast, and here is her experience with it. She struggled the first 4 days because all she could think about was food. She was tired and she was moody. After the 4th day, she felt a lot better because she stopped thinking about food, and on day 6, she got a burst of energy. She was able to last 13 days before she thought about food again. She lost a total of 22 pounds, and to this day, she has not gained the weight back. Now, you might be wondering why her hunger went away. It's because her body was no longer expecting food at certain points of the day. The most common reason for trying intermittent fasting is for weight loss, and it is a great tool if used safely and correctly. Intermittent fasting allows your body to use up stored energy, so it's burning excess body fat. So when you wake up in the morning and you do physical activity, so you're going to be burning your fat storage instead of the carbs that you would normally get from the meal that you normally consume in the morning. With all weight loss methods does come the risk of muscle loss. But if you eat a high protein diet and you lift weights, you could prevent it altogether. You could experience several side effects while fasting. That's why you need to monitor your body and note all side effects. If you're concerned with any of the side effects, you need to contact a healthcare professional. I will be explaining the most common side effects. This is not to say that you're going to experience them, if any at all. Of course, hunger will be the first side effect because your body is not used to the restriction of food. Also, you may experience temporary dizziness, brain fog, and headaches. This again is just your body getting used to the eating schedule. Once your body adapts, the symptoms should go away. You may also experience constipation, but that's to be expected. Less is going in, therefore less is coming out. Now, this is not a history lesson, but if we go back a few thousand years when we used to have to fish and hunt for our food, when we didn't have the luxury of grocery stores and fast food chains, people would go out hunting and fishing all day and only eating at night. So yes, our bodies are equipped to fast. We just got so used to the fact that we can eat whenever we want. Here are some helpful tips to keep in mind while fasting. Stay hydrated. As mentioned, you can drink 0-calorie drinks during your fast to blunt hunger. Don't binge after fasting and have a smaller meal when coming off your fast so you don't upset your stomach. I've struggled with this one, so it is a very helpful tip. If you're having trouble getting through your fast, you can start out by eating a transition snack, but it needs to be a light snack, such as a fruit. You continue taking this fruit during your fast for as long as you need. Keep your mind busy to avoid thinking of hunger. Take a walk, watch a movie, read a book, listen to a podcast, or just watch my videos. You can do a refeeding day. This is not a cheat day where you overindulge in junk food. A refeeding is when you temporarily increase the number of calories you would intake in a day with healthy foods. Refeeding allows your body to replenish energy and boost your metabolism because your body is no longer seeing food as being restricted. It is best to do a refeed day about once a week, but this can vary based on a person's goals. If you want to know how many calories you should be intaking in a day, you can use these very simple equations. To lose weight, your body weight in pounds times 12. To maintain weight, your body weight in pounds times 15. And to gain weight, your body weight in pounds times a number over 15. Of course, if you make the numbers more extreme, as in below 12 or way over 15, you will lose a lot more weight or gain way more weight. 12 is a good number for you to not feel deprived of food while being able to keep on track. The less calories you eat, the harder it will be to maintain. If after all this information you decided fasting is for you, you need to make a few decisions before you begin. You need to decide what fast you would like to do and for how long. If you are a beginner, I recommend the 16-8 method as it is the simplest and most common fast. You don't have to derive from this fast if you don't want to. A lot of people just stick to this basic fast. I hope this video was helpful to anyone interested in intermittent fasting. I do believe it is a viable option for living a healthy life as it has so many health benefits and helps so many people lose weight. I've been doing intermittent fasting for years on and off, and it's a great method for me to hit my calorie intake while still enjoying high calorie foods that I actually want. I would be interested in knowing if you guys have ever done intermittent fasting or if you plan on doing so in the future, so please leave me a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday.
Perfect.